Holy hell, Bayern Munich, a missed penalty on the biggest stage, stuffed right at the line. Packed house for the Champions League round of 16. Then, 10 minutes later, Luis Díaz flips the script. That is exactly how Bayern just booked their quarterfinal ticket with a brutal 10-2 aggregate beatdown, 10-2. But back in Colombia, reporters are losing their minds over one specific stat from Díaz. Stick around till the end for that number. It absolutely proves why this guy is the hottest player in Europe right now. How did we even get here? Was it the penalty box madness or that filthy lob by Lucho? Welcome to Goal Mentality, where the real breakdown starts after the final whistle. Let us break down every single score. Díaz was an absolute monster out there, burying a total stunner. Before we dive in, 3 quick facts. Leg 1 ended 6-1 in Bergamo. Atalanta needed a miracle, especially with Nervik guarding the net for Bayern. He is definitely no newer, but it hardly mattered tonight. The game was deadlocked for 25 minutes until all hell broke loose with a massive controversy. That penalty sequence was not just about Kane failing to convert. It was about the utter chaos the video assistant referee unleashed right after. It totally flipped the momentum of the first half. That consistency is exactly what makes his game so dangerously unique. Minute 25, a blatant handball by Scalvini in the box. The official checks the monitor and points straight to the spot. Kane steps up, fires, and Sportiello stonewalls him. The entire Allianz Arena goes dead silent. A missed spot kick by Kane in the Champions League. Practically unheard of, but the booth was not done looking. They spotted a critical violation. Sportiello stepped off his line a fraction of a second before the strike. The rules are the rules. Retake ordered. That call shifted the entire dynamic. The replay literally handed him a lifeline. Just when Atalanta felt they dodged a bullet, on attempt number 2, Kane was absolutely ruthless. 1-0, and we were just getting warmed up. Yet everybody completely ignored the threat lurking out on the left flank. A guy ready to steal the absolute show tonight. And trust me, he did not need a do-over. Flash forward to the second half. Minute 54. Kane takes the pass with his back to the net, spins out 2 defenders into the dirt, and rifles it far post. Not a single goalie on earth is stopping that laser. 2-0. Kane is sitting at 47 goals across 39 games, 10 in this tournament alone. This dude is barely playing a sport anymore. He is basically solving complex geometry inside the box. Then barely 30 seconds later, the unthinkable occurred. Minute 56. Díaz curls the ball at the top of the arc, scans the field, and spots Leonard Carl wide open, streaking down the right side. He drops an absolute dime. Carl buries it to the far corner, 3-0. That is elite vision from a playmaker who memorizes his teammates' locations blindfolded. Fast forward to the 70th minute. A sloppy clearance by Atalanta leaves the ball rolling near midfield. Díaz jumps the rope, leaving only one man between him and glory. He turns on the jets, blazing straight into the penalty area for a one-on-one with Sportiello, the same keeper from earlier. Díaz just effortlessly chips it right over his head. That is Luis Díaz in a nutshell. Pure explosive power, killer instinct, and the sheer ice in his veins to execute the hardest moves under maximum pressure. The Italian squad literally never saw it coming. Hey, if you are new to the Goal Mentality channel, this is exactly our playbook. We break down the crucial details the live broadcast completely ignores. Smash that subscribe button right down below if you want real football insight. 10-2 on aggregate. Just process that for a second. The runner-up for the biggest blow at this round was Barcelona crushing Newcastle. 8-3. Bayern obliterated that margin. Atalanta literally failed to register a single shot in the first half today. Bayern rained down 16 attempts, while holding 75% of the possession in a knockout match. That is not merely getting a victory, that is a brutal flex, exposing a massive talent gap that even the scoreboard struggles to fully capture. Now buckle up for the huge reveal the entire soccer world has been waiting for. Here is the insane stat line I teased earlier. Díaz is rocking 22 goals and 18 assists through 38 matches this campaign. 40 direct goal contributions in a single year during his debut stretch with the German Giants. Do you realize how historic that actually is? It means the Colombian superstar just casually blew past Arjen Robben's rookie numbers at the club. We are talking about Robben, arguably the most lethal winger of his era, and he is sitting just 2 goals shy of matching Ribéry's iconic debut numbers. Ribéry and Robben, the most terrifying duo in franchise history. With the 2026 World Cup less than 3 months away, this guy has peaked at the perfect time. Actually, scratch that. This is the absolute peak of his career. Up next in the quarters, a heavyweight clash against Real Madrid. It is the powerhouse trio of Díaz, Kane, and Al is facing off against Mbappe and Vinicius. That is literally an early finals matchup, and we already have it circled on the calendar. Let us wrap with 3 major takeaways from tonight. Number 1, Kane choked on a spot kick, but still walked away with a brace. You cannot teach that elite striker mentality. He erased the mistake instantly and just hunted the next shot. Number 2, Díaz and Carl linked up twice in a blistering 4-minute window, trading assists and buckets. That kind of unspoken telepathy on the pitch takes years to build. Finally, the biggest takeaway of the night, this squad completely steamrolled to a 10-2 aggregate victory while resting starters and letting the young guns shine without sweating. That is pure championship level management right there. So let me ask you this. Can the Spanish giants actually put the brakes on this offense? Or are Díaz and Kane simply too overwhelming for their backline? Drop your hot takes in the comments below. If this breakdown gave you a fresh perspective, hit subscribe. Next Tuesday, we are dropping a massive deep dive on that upcoming quarterfinal war. There is a crazy hidden stat in their rivalry history that almost nobody talks about. You absolutely need to see it. Here at Goal Mentality, we do not just watch the game, we decode it. Catch you later.